Hey, Crime Junkies! Welcome back to another spine-chilling episode of our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of courtroom drama with a special focus on the craziest scenes involving criminals. From shocking revelations to bizarre reactions, these moments will leave you on the edge of your seat. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump into the first jaw-dropping case. Jaleel Smith Riley's dramatic sentencing. Our first courtroom roller coaster takes us to Michigan, where Jaleel Smith Riley faced charges for a chilling armed robbery and murder. Picture this, an emotional trial, devastated families, and a shocking twist. Smith Riley initially pleaded guilty but later withdrew, stunning everyone in the courtroom. The judge eventually handed down a life sentence without parole. The drama didn't end there. Smith Riley collapsed in disbelief. Talk about an emotional rollercoaster ride for all involved. TJ Lane's unapologetic school shooting. Now, let's travel to Ohio for one of the most notorious cases in recent history. TJ Lane's school shooting left a community in shock. What makes this case even more chilling is Lane's complete lack of remorse. During the trial, he wore a t-shirt with "killer" written on it, flipped off victim families, and made a disturbing statement during the sentencing. The judge handed down 3 life sentences without parole, and Lane remained emotionless, cementing his place as a true courtroom enigma. Ryan Stone's wild crime spree. Fasten your seatbelts for a high-speed chase through the courts. Ryan Stone's crime spree, captured live by helicopters, is the stuff of nightmares. Kidnapping, reckless driving, and a series of dangerous stunts kept everyone on edge. The surprising twist? Stone's courtroom behaviour sharply contrasted his earlier boasting. He went from laughing about his crimes to expressing genuine remorse during the trial. The duality of his actions adds an intriguing layer to this captivating courtroom tale. Seth Welch and Tatiana Fusari's tragic neglect. In a case that challenges beliefs and parental responsibility, Seth Welch and Tatiana Fusari faced charges for the death of their daughter due to neglect. Refusing medical help, citing religious reasons, they received a life sentence without parole. The courtroom reaction was intense, with Welch showing shock and Fusari breaking down in tears. This case delves into the complexities of faith, parental duty, and the harsh consequences of neglect. Adrian's unrepentant child abuse. Prepare for a heart-wrenching story of child abuse resulting in tragedy. Adrian faced charges for the death of Giovanni Mejias, but his lack of remorse during the trial shocked everyone. Despite being found guilty, his attorney argued for a shorter sentence, emphasizing the potential for rehabilitation. The judge, however, handed down a life sentence without parole, leaving Adrian's emotional reaction to speak volumes about the gravity of his actions. Jordan Fuss's tearful DUI manslaughter. In a case that explores the consequences of reckless choices, Jordan Fuss faced charges for DUI manslaughter. His tearful demeanour during the trial stood in stark contrast to the tragic events that unfolded. The judge sentenced him to 14 years in prison, the lowest permissible sentence in Florida. Fuss's emotional response prompts reflection on whether remorse can ever truly make amends for such a devastating crime. Kayla Mendoza's apologetic drunk driving. Moving to the devastating aftermath of a drunk driving incident. Kayla Mendoza faced charges for causing a fatal crash. Her trial revealed a remorseful side as she apologized to the victims' families. The courtroom drama concluded with a 24-year prison sentence and 6 years of probation. Mendoza's sincere apology added a poignant layer to this story, highlighting the irreversible consequences of impaired driving. Antonio Barbo's matricidal pizza and pot quest. Kayla Mendoza, a 20-year-old woman not licensed to drive, faced charges for causing a fatal crash in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The trial unfolded with Mendoza showing a remorseful side, as she addressed the court and apologised sincerely to the victims' families. Picture this, a young woman filled with regret, standing before the court, expressing the weight of her actions. Mendoza's apology intensified as she acknowledged the irreversible consequences of her impaired driving on that fateful day in November 2013. Her emotional demeanour during the trial humanised her, making us question the thin line between a momentary lapse in judgment and the devastating impact it can have. As the judge delivered the verdict, Mendoza received a 24-year prison sentence, emphasising the severity of her actions. Additionally, she was handed 6 years of probation, a period during which she would have to live with the haunting memories of the lives she forever altered. Ricky Hand's disgusting courtroom incident. Our final segment takes us to the bizarre and repulsive as Ricky Hand faced charges for multiple robberies. Upon hearing his 40-year sentence, Hand's courtroom reaction took an unexpected turn. He reached for bottles of his own excrement and urine, throwing them at his lawyer. The incident resulted in additional charges of harassment with bodily substances. This shocking display leaves us questioning the limits of courtroom decorum and the unpredictability of human behaviour. That's a wrap for today, Crime Junkies. These courtroom scenes with criminals have taken us on an emotional roller coaster. If you enjoyed the ride, hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more gripping true crime content. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.